Hello everyone. Hello kids, how are you all? Children, today we are going to talk about a very important topic. You can say it's a very basic topic and you can see it is written on the board. What is it? Subject and predicate. I think most of you are thinking that why ma'am is taking subject and predicate because it is the simplest one. Actually is it like that? Okay, if you think this is the simplest one, so I'm going to share you some points and want to know whether you know about it or not. Believe me, this video is going to help you a lot. So see it from the beginning to the end. Now, without wasting time, I'm going to start the video. Children, now you can see something is written on my board. Should I read it? The sun rises in the east and the girls are going to school. Very basic thing about a sentence. A sentence cannot be framed without these two parts. What is it? The person or the thing we are talking about. The person who is the doer, the thing that is doing something. Okay, about which we are talking. The second part, the thing that is done. Now look here, the sun. This is the subject. Then after, rises in the east. What is that? This is the part which we know as a predicate. Then after, the girls. What is it? It's a subject. Here we are talking about a thing and a person. Then after, are going to school. We are talking about some girls and they all are going to school. So can you understand without these two parts? It is very difficult to frame a sentence. Children, now in this video, as I told you before, that I'm going to talk about different kind of rules. And the video is going to be very helpful for you. So first of all, just try to understand the order of subject and predicate. See, we all know it very well that the person who is working, who is doing something, comes in the beginning of the sentence. Right? First a subject will come and then after a predicate will come. But do you know, if we have to make sentences more emphatic, that means if we have to use something more forcibly, what we have to do? We have to use the subject in the end. How? See the first example, and that is, sweet are the uses of adversity. If you have seen the sentence before, just try to understand which part is the subject and which part is predicate here. The uses of adversity will be regarded as a subject part, and then after, are sweet will be regarded as a predicate part in it. You can see one more example here, children. Blessed are the merciful. If you have written like that only, the merciful is the subject in that. So it should come in the beginning and then after, are blessed. But though the sentences are used in this way, that they were used more emphatically, that is why the position of the subject and the predicate is changed. Children, we saw a very simple sentence this time, but now here I am talking about interrogative sentences. Can you see interrogative sentences here? Can he help you? If you want to understand the position of the subject in that, just try and understand. He can help you. Now, where is the subject in that? Here, in interrogative kind of sentences, generally subject comes just after the predicate or a part of predicate. Now, just see the second example. Are you blind? If you will try to turn it into a statement, what it will be? You are blind. I hope this rule is quite clear to you now. Now, if we are talking about imperative sentences, children, here I have written some imperative sentences. And can you see in that the subject is omitted? That means we have not written any kind of subject in that. Just go through it. Go away, to whom you are saying go away. Help me please, to whom you are asking, to whom you are requesting. If you will change the sentences, you will come to know You go away. Now can you see where the subject is written? But in the actual way, if we are seeing the sentences, we can understand that easily that in imperative sentences we used to omit subject. Now the next point, children, if we are talking about exclamatory sentences, can you see these are the exclamatory sentences in which exclamation sign is already given in that, right? What a nice chap you are and how clever the fox is. Now here that is to be noted that if we are writing down exclamatory sentences, in that the subject comes at the end of the sentence. Here, what a nice chap you are. If you will make it a statement, then after you will see you are a nice chap. Try to change it into a statement. Now, how clever the fox is. The fox is very clever. Now, I think this point is also clear to you all. Now here, children, after all the rules, I am going to tell you if we are having a singular subject or a singular object, or we are having a big part as a subject and object, we have to differentiate in between. We have to understand it very clearly which part is a subject and which part is an object, or you can say a predicate. Now here see the first sentence. What I have written? I sang. And I think it is giving you a full meaning what you want to say. But here subject is only one, and then after only one object is there. Now see the second one. A short and muscular man wearing ragged clothes. What is that? This is a subject part, and we are talking about a man, a muscular man. He is short-heighted, wearing ragged clothes. So you are going to define a person. Okay, you have to define that it's a subject. What is a subject? About which you have written over here. And then after the part of the predicate, that is, appeared before me on the southern side of the dense forest. So now is it clear? See, if we are having a singular word as a subject and a predicate, or we are having a long part as a subject or the predicate, it do not matter. It have its own meaning. All right, you should understand it. Now just look at the blackboard, children. I have written a subject and a predicate part here, and all the parts that are included in that. A subject can have a noun, either a noun or a pronoun, we must say. Then after, it can have a noun phrase also. And if we are talking about demonstrative pronouns, see, you must have seen the sentences which are starting from this and that. They all come in demonstrative pronouns. So anything can come in the subject. And one more thing about the subject. Subject can be singular or plural in number. And it determines its agreement with the verb accordingly. I hope this point is quite clear to you. Whatever the subject is, the verb will be according to that only. Now let's talk about predicate. If we are having a predicate, what does it have? It has verb, it has direct or indirect object. I think you remember in my previous video I have told you about a direct or indirect object. If you have not seen the video, just go through it. You will understand about it clearly. The link will be given. See, I am going to give you the link in the description box. Clear? Now, it can also have phrases. So, these parts can be included in predicate, and all these parts can be included in the subject. So many rules, children. I am going to tell you about simple subject and compound subject. How you will differentiate in between a simple and a compound subject. Let's have a look. A boy in my class loves to eat sandwiches. Here what I have written. I have told you about a boy in it. In my class. It's a phrase that is so simple. Now see the second one. The photographs of film stars, sports stars and rock stars covered Ali's bedroom wall. Now here I am talking about so many film stars, rock stars and sports stars. But in that, Can you notice I have used a conjunction in between? So if we are using conjunctions in the subjects, you are having so many doers or so many person who are doing a work, and if you are adding them with a conjunctions, that will be regarded as a compound subject. And if it is a simple one, a single one with a noun phrase, that will be regarded as a simple subject. Children, as you saw about simple and compound subject, now we are having simple and compound predicates also. See the first one. Mohit is talking to his father. Now if we are talking about a simple predicate, what is it? Is talking to his father. No complexity, nothing in that. Now see the second one. The teacher read the story and enacted that. Now see the word, the conjunction which we have used in between, read the story and enacted that. Are you getting my point? If we are using any kind of conjunction in the sentences, that will be a compound predicate. And here, when we are having a simple thing in that, a verb and the object, that will be regarded as simple predicate. I think all the points are clear to you all. Now, I think it is very simple to say that subject and predicates is a very simple topic. But as I have told you, you have to go through the video from the beginning to the end. And there only you will come to know more about it. The chapter will become more clear to you all. So, if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe it. Thank you.